Hello boys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about straws. For anyone who doesn't know, there is a new movement to ban plastic straws. Yes, to ban straws. This is your everyday plastic straw, something you'd get at a fast food restaurant. This is something that you would find inside of a sports bottle, Camelback type water bottle. And this is one of the reusable ones you'd find inside of a tumbler. Okay, so this is a hard plastic. If you see that, it doesn't really bend. This one doesn't really bend. And then you have this one that, oh, look at there, it bends. Probably saying, why the hell is this important? I'm going to explain it. Many companies no longer use straws that have the bending part here, and for many disabled people that's a big problem. And they just use these straight straws, which is better than nothing. But now we've come to a point where there are several companies, in California specifically, that don't even offer these plastic straws anymore. To people like me and other people in the community that I am a part of, this is a big issue. And this isn't just an issue because of disability for me, but because it takes away my ability to be accessible in society. It's taking away my ability to go out into the world and be a normal part of day-to-day living. You may be thinking that that's absolutely stupid and it doesn't sound anywhere near accurate. Well, a couple things here. As someone with tourettes, there are many times I need to have a cup with a lid and a straw so that I can drink something, especially if I go out somewhere. If you're familiar with any kind of water bottle or something like this here, this one doesn't have a straw. It's the kind that you push and you have to pull up. If I'm having a bad tick day, that just doesn't work. I'll tick and it goes everywhere. I have the other kind with the straw, which you can't put pop in. It holds anything that's not carbonated, or else pressure backs up and it'll shoot out as soon as you release the button to drink out of it. I've had a lot of people say, well, just carry your own straw. A couple things with that. Number one, I'm already a wheelchair user, and I have to carry quite a bit of equipment on me, because there's more than just the wheelchair. And these straws here, a lot of times, I'm technically classified as a quadriplegic because I have poor use of my left hand and very bad dexterity in my left hand. Because of that, it's hard for me sometimes to be able to use that hand to hold something, especially a cup, and then also try to wheel myself or carry and wheel at the same time. So, a lot of times, with this straw, because even though it bends, which makes it a little easier, I could still drink out of this at a bent angle. The straws people are telling me, oh, just carry. These don't bend. This doesn't bend. I'm not even going to try this one because I'll break it. So, carrying these around, number one, doesn't make sense. And carrying a single-use straw around all the time, number one, it's going to get filthy. These are meant for a one-time use. They're not meant to be cleaned and sanitized. I've had people tell me, we'll get metal straws that are bent, get this and that. You guys, it comes to an issue of carrying it. I would love to know how many of you guys forget to pick things up just on a day-to-day basis. It should not be the responsibility of somebody disabled to remember to pick up a straw so that they can go and have the same access to things that able-bodied people have access to. And in this case, it's something as simple as drinking a liquid or a smoothie, a milkshake, whatever it is. For some people, the disabled community, the Tourette syndrome community, those with Parkinson's, number of people are impacted by not having a straw available when needed. Not too long ago, I went somewhere. I'm not going to say where, but I went somewhere to eat, and I was having an iced tea, and I asked for a cup with a lid and a straw. The reason I asked for this is because I was ticking fairly bad, and I was certain that I was not going to be able to drink my iced tea without it going everywhere, without having a lid and a straw. I was informed that they no longer have plastic straws at this establishment, and I told them that because of a disability, Tourette syndrome is considered a disability, that I was not having fair access to their services. I had a manager come out who basically told me if their new policies do not meet my needs as an American with a disability, then that was not the right place for me to patron. Are you serious? You just told me an American with a disability that because you can't have a small stock of straws aside for the disabled community, that when they ask for one, you can provide it, that I just shouldn't even come to your place of business anymore? That's absolutely ridiculous. Again, I know a lot of people don't understand how something as small as this little piece of plastic can change someone's life. And that's why I'm making this video, to let everyone out there know that this little piece of plastic right here changes lives. And if you think that's stupid, I'm sorry. If you think it's stupid that this straw can make it so that someone could go out in the community and interact and socialize and be an active member of society, well, I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, I'll have a conversation with you about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell you. I'm totally okay with finding ways around plastic. I have no problems with that. But until that time comes, until we have an option that is available to the disabled community to make sure that services are accessible to them, this plastic straw ban is absolutely ludicrous. All of you businesses out there that are just jumping on the train, please think about your disabled community customers. Just think about it. I'm one of, well, I shouldn't say millions, but I'm one of thousands. I work with the wheelchair community. I work with quadriplegics on a regular basis. And holy cow, if they didn't have access, it would be horrible. Today, I had the chance to go see a friend of mine who just had back surgery. She is having to lay flat on her back in a clamshell right now. And to give her meds, she's flat on her back. Imagine having to take pills and then not having a bendable straw to suck down some water with. It's because of a straw that my friend, who's currently in a hospital, is able to take her medication. So by banning these straws, who are we really helping? I know everyone's thinking, oh, the environment. I don't want to go into statistics. That's not the point of this. The point of this is to think about how a community of people is being impacted by this. And when you put all your stuff up on Facebook or on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, to think about the people who are impacted by this little piece of plastic. To think about all the people whose lives are changed for the better, whose lives are made easier, people who could function without assistance, all because of this little piece of plastic. Something that they otherwise could not do. Alright, you guys. I guess my little rant is over. Again, I'm all for finding alternatives to plastic. I have no problems with that. I just want people out there to realize that these kind of things are not good ideas. To tell someone who's disabled, oh, you have to carry a straw if you want a straw, that's not cool. Like, if I simply wanted a straw, and it had nothing to do with a physical disability, or disability, period, and I just wanted it, that's one thing. But to tell me, oh, because you're disabled, you have to do it yourself, that's a whole nother story. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with this bit of a rant. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.